What's up, y'all? Back on day 3 of the build, just beginning. Got our workplace cleaned out for the day so we can start assembling the walls. This is the one short wall that will extend this wall on this side into the cubby a little bit. I've got all the top and bottom plates marked for the 3 longer walls. And we're getting ready to start to assemble. Okay, so everything's been marked out on the boards. I will be using 2 3/8 nail to connect the double on the end here, and then I will be using 3.5 inch to actually build the walls through the bottom and top plates into the actual studs. I have my nails here for my nail gun. These are the 3.5 inch and then the 2 3/8 inch. You can see the difference with them next to each other. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this little wall together, and then I'll come back right after and I'll take a picture of each wall set up and each wall put together. So I'll be back in a little bit. What's up, y'all? I'm back on day 3. Finished the framing on the little tiny wall. It's all ready to go. See, I got 2 nails per, and those are the 3.5 inch nail. It's solid, and we made sure that the studs are all facing in the same direction as far as their bend, so the wall will be nice and flush and straight. And I'll be back for the setup of the next wall. What's up, y'all? I'm back. We have the south wall laid out, ready to be nailed together. This is the wall that'll be up toward the garage on that side. We're going to go ahead and get this one nailed together, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Hello, I'm back with the south wall complete. Everything's nailed together, ready to go. I'll be back when we have the west wall laid out, and I'll see you in a little bit. What's up, y'all? I'm prepping the next wall, and I wanted to come back to show you how I'm assembling the header. Using 1/2 inch particle board. As you can see, it's a little bit smaller all around, between 2 2x6. We got it clamped together. We're going to nail this together with the 2 3/8 inch nail, and this will be our actual header piece for the door. Alright, I'll be back when we have the full layout of the door ready. What's up, y'all? Back with the layout on the north wall, which has the door in it. I'll explain a couple things. We haven't nailed anything together yet, but when I was talking about this one right here, the extra trimmer piece. The one next to it is the king stud. It's a complete stud, and these will be attached together. You want to always nail from the inside of the door opening the other way. You don't want to have a chance of the nail protruding into your door opening. So we have a trimmer and a king stud on each side. There's a top plate which will attach to our trimmer, and then we have our little header that we've made. You can see it sandwiched between with the 1/2 inch and the 2 2x6. I haven't cut the cripple. As you can see, there's 2 stud marks for the little cripple studs that'll go between. When I get the wall together, I'll measure and cut the little cripple pieces. Other than that, it's standard assembly on this wall, so I'm going to get it put together and I'll come back. Okay, we're back with the north wall complete. A couple things I'm going to talk about in the door opening. So you can see the door opening. Now I have a 32 by 80 door. So what I actually have to do, you have to frame it 2 inches bigger each way. So I have a 34 inch space between, and then 6'10" to the top, But you also have to remember that you will be cutting out this bottom plate once the wall is actually installed. So that 1.5 inches you have to account for in your total height of the door so that you don't end up with too big a space. So up here we have the king stud, which runs complete, the trimmer stud, and you can see the top plate installed with our header and our cripple studs. And it's the same on the other side of the door. So this wall is complete. We got one more wall to go to build. I'll be back when we have it laid out on the ground, just like the others. Okay, we're back. We got the west wall laid out. This is the long wall that will actually be facing on this side. I'm going to go ahead and get this put together. Then we have the top plates to put on the walls, and then they'll be ready to start tearing down the garage door opener and the side bracket and start putting the walls up. So I'll be back in a little bit when we got this wall back together. Alright, what's up, y'all? We're back. Got the last wall put together. I'm going to show you, we went ahead and we put the top plate, the double top plate on this one. You can see the overhang that will lock into both the north and the south wall on the corner. I got to go back and put the top plates on the north, south, and the east wall, the little tiny east wall, and get those finished, and then we'll be ready to start putting wall up. Been exciting so far, so thank you for following along, and I'll be back in a little while, and once we start putting some wall up. All right, see you soon. What's up, y'all? Back for the end of day 3. All the walls are built. The double top plates on each wall. I got the north and south wall and the little east wall on the ground right now. You can see double top plate there. You can see where there's a notch out on both the north and south wall. That'll connect with the extra notch that's on the end of the west wall. And they'll all connect together. So everything is framed. We're going to start bright and early tomorrow, and we'll start putting the walls up tomorrow on day 4. I want everybody to have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.